Genetics. Genetics is the branch of biology concerned with the study of genes, genetic variation, and heredity in organisms. Though heredity have been observed for millennia, Gregor Mendel, Moravian scientist, and Augustin Freire, working in the 19th century in Brno, was the first to study genetics scientifically. Mendel studied trait inheritance patterns in the way traits are handed down from parents to offspring over time. He observed that organisms, pea plants, inherit traits by way of discrete units of inheritance. This term, still used today, is a somewhat ambiguous definition of what is referred to as a gene. Trait inheritance and molecular inheritance mechanisms of genes are still primarily principles of genetics in the 21st century, but modern genetics have expanded beyond inheritance to studying the function and behavior of genes. Gene structure and function, variation and distribution are studied within the context of the cell, the organism, e.g., dominance, and within the context of a population. Genetics have been raised to a number of subfields including molecular genetics, epigenetics, and population genetics. Organisms studied within the broad field span the domains of life, archaea, bacteria, and eukarya. Genetic processes work in combination with an organism's environment and experiences to influence development and behavior, often referred to as nature versus nurture. The intracellular and extracellular environment of a living cell or organism may switch gene transcription on or off. A classic example is two seeds of genetically identical corn, one placed in a temperature climate and one in an arid climate lacking sufficient waterfall or rain.